Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Aaron Bailey, aka Iris Illusion, coming at you with another fun live makeup tutorial streaming on both my TikTok and my YouTube channels. For today's look, we are going to do something inspired by one of my favorite songs of all time from Hatsune Miku, aka Vocaloids, which is going to be Sweet Devil. Adjust that. Oh. Now this look is really fun because I'm going to try doing something a little bit different with the eyes, of doing a fun swirled heart cut crease with a little bit of purple. The whole look is based on like purples, pinks, a lot of hot fun, and a bit of a sultry flair to it. So I've already gotten my spray and my face shaven and ready, so let's get into the looks. So starting off, I'm going in with my two usual primers, which is my mattifying primer from Revolution and my matte poreless primer from Revlon, and going in with a little bit of my She Glam hydrating grip primer, just a little bit, just to make sure our foundation has something to grasp onto. The reason I wanted to do this look today was it's something different. I mean, on this channel, we've already done a lot of blue tone looks, a lot of like neutrals, blues, and I wanted to venture into something that was a little different, which was a lot of hot pinks, some purples and such. I'm also going in with a little bit of my L'Oreal Perfecting Magic Base, along with my LA Girl Blurring Primer. Swirl this over top just to make sure we have a smooth blank canvas. Alright, and then getting into the foundation, starting off with our Revolution Super Serum Foundation Drops in F4. I always love using this to start off as a bit of a base. It also gives the foundation kind of something to move on, which is a little easier. And then going in with our little foundation concoction, which is going to be a mixture of our Maybelline Super Stay Foundation, wherever it disappeared to as usual. And this is in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. And then just to give ourselves a bit of a color, we're going to add a little bit of this Profusion Feel Good Skin and Tan 3. Because with this look, we want to look a little more bronzed. And then using my AOA Studio brush, we're just going to buff in this foundation. So I guess one topic I would like to kind of talk about for those of us who are really big gaming fans is the new Silent Hill 2. Oh my god, when I saw how beautiful the atmosphere in this game was, I was like floored. Now, in comparison to the original, yes, it is a lot longer as far as game length goes. The way that it kind of forces you to explore the whole town is crazy, but I kind of like the idea because unlike some of these other remakes, they don't allow them to explore a good chunk of like the original. Best example I'm going to give is Resident Evil 3's remake, to where in the original you got to explore a good chunk of Raccoon City. In the remake, you really didn't get to do that as much, which was kind of, in my opinion, bogus, because I mean, I wanted to see Raccoon City in a new light. You really didn't get to do that as much. Even the clock tower in the hospital wasn't as good as the old one, the original would have been. But Silent Hill, Team Blooper did a good job recreating this game and the atmosphere. The town, the fog, the monsters, the locations, especially Brookhaven Hospital, I thought they did a really good job recreating that into their own image. And I definitely loved the better character developments with Angela and Eddie. Especially when, and just a spoiler, like this game basically shows what happens with abuse and trauma and how one can perceive it. Where someone like Angela, who focuses keeping it internally, where she's punishing herself, and then Eddie showing it externally and basically lashing out at everyone else, while James is basically that medium where it could go either way, which is crazy. But at the same time, I think they did a better job with the story, in my opinion, and explaining more of how the town works. Now, the better detailing that they showed was with partial bit of the atmosphere of the town, how, like from a distance, if you look closely with the monsters, they have this weird, like, RBG glitch to them, which is like the tracking that you see on a VHS tape. And as one of the endings called the Bliss ending, where when you put the tape in at the hotel to know the ultimate truth of what happened to Mary with James, he gets sucked into the tape and being stuck in a loop, which kind of further solidifies the idea that James is actually trapped in like some kind of a loop of the town until he learns his lesson, which is why they kind of emphasize the idea that the corpses you find throughout the town are versions of him that have failed in previous lives or playthroughs, which I thought was really interesting. So the attention to detail of looking in the distance at one of the figures in the fog, and you see this little glitchy outline behind them, that is someone who pays attention to pretty good detail. I'm hoping eventually, and please for the love of God, if they've done such a good job with this game, they need to recreate Silent Hills 1, 3, and 4, and hopefully Origins to give it a better chance than what it was given on its initial. Let's see. As far as the gameplay is, I mean, it's good that they give the game a chance for you to like be able to dodge enemy attacks, especially with like the lying figures with their acid spray, and then they have the variants of them that are, I guess, the otherworld versions, that when you try to eliminate them, that they have a like a last minute ditch effort attack of spraying acid into the air, which can get you along with the ground. Kind of like a kamikaze ditch effort trap. So it's good that they kind of give the monsters a bit of variant, but I think the only two that they've done it thus far are the figures and the nurses. I believe the otherworld nurses that are like covered in the glass and such are more bullet heavy or bullet spongy, so they can take more damage, to whereas to the regular nurses they're more agile. Okay, I'm gonna set this top half. But I'm hoping eventually maybe either they could create and recreate versions of Silent Hill 1 and 3, so that way that comes out as a storyline, since it is a direct sequel. And then hopefully redoing 4 and possibly Origins just to give it a better chance, like I always keep saying. Because the original was kind of like a funky last minute choice to where they didn't get to put in all the mechanics and stuff that they wanted to. So I'm hoping if this did such a good job with 2 that they give Origins a reboot and a better chance. And hopefully one that's not so contradictory to the original, because I think there was a lot of continuity errors with the original storyline in Origins that didn't match up to the current storyline. Oh, games. What else is there? I don't know. Been making quite a bit of progress with Pokemon Violet now. Even though it's not my favorite of the series because of the glitchy open world concept, but I am starting to kind of enjoy it again, which is nice, so it's not just sitting there gathering dust. The only thing that's difficult is trying to find some of the legendaries from previous games like Lunala, or unfortunately some of the event-only Pokemon, which sucks, so it means I gotta find a way to manage that one way. Okay. Every time I try to think of a topic, either I don't talk about it as much as I want to, or just run out of the subject. Okay, let's try to get the sister to match. Probably not, but we'll fix it with the concealer. So I have this new product I'm going to try from Lottie London. It is a microblading eyebrow pen that mimics the idea of having hairs. This one is in ebony, which is just a basic, like, almost dark black version. So So we're going to okay, not bad. Not something I would do on top of this particular makeup just because I'm scared the pen liner itself would get gunked up with all the foundation. But that would work really good for my daytime brows, so I might try that as a future. I'm just taking a bit of my Glam Flash foundation on. Going to did I not grab my packer brush out? Nope. Anyways. Let's see. Trying to think of some ideas. I guess one thing, with this look, I have done variations of trying to do like the heart cut crease before, but this time I don't want to do it to where I do the outer edge, cut it, and then use the heart. What I'm going to do is try stamping the heart first, and then building the outer perimeter around it, because I think I'm mainly going to just focus the purple tones on the inner corner, while having the heart being the main focal on the outer corner, along with this little swirl design I'm going to do towards the inner. So, fingers crossed, I hope that does work. If not, we'll make something out of it. Oh good, they actually came out a little bit more even than I expected. I almost forgot how thick this foundation is sometimes. That is fine, because we will make it work. There's always a rhyme and reason for something. Okay, and just touch up the side now. Alright. Brows are on as best as they can. Now we will move on to priming the eyes. we're going to start with our hot pink heart. So taking the Profusion Spectrum palette, we're going to go in with Rave, which is this vibrant hot pink, with a dome-like packing brush. Start off with our first end of the heart. And then our close enough. And then going in with a deep purple tone with a skinnier smudge brush, we're going to carve out this top part here. And taking a larger buff brush from Wet n Wild, we're going to go in with Rain from the Spectrum, which is a lighter purple. May not come out as the shape as I wanted to, but I think we're gonna do some things to kind of fix it. Then with the Profusion Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles palette, we're gonna take this sort of pale pink tone. I want to say it's more like a salmon. The larger brush here, and we're just gonna about these colors. What we're going to do is take a little bit. Got an idea. think we're kind of getting there. I need a clue. So going in with this C color Empowered Excellence, we're going to take Flourishing, which is this more like nude or like toned down pink. And set the inside. I got a liner in here. Ha! I have this dip liner from Revolution in Lilac, I believe. I'll use this to kind of trace the outline a bit better. May not be exactly what I'm hoping for, but we'll make it work somewhere. Let's move on to the other eye and see if we can get it remotely close to match. Sure, one side comes out at least a little more refined. That's how it always works. Probably gonna be as close as I'll get them without it turning into something else. We'll probably use some liner details to make it a little bit more refined, but that's as close as I'm gonna get. Moving on, we're going to get the nose prepped. This is where it's going to get technical because I don't want to destroy the heart. Close enough. Alright, next eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, and swipe. Moving on to the nose contour. It's amazing that this Max Factor cream bronzer has become my best one for nose contouring. Awesome. Awesome blossom. Just... Right. Wow, has it been 30 minutes already? Okay, so today's blush, I'm going to be doing one of the fun things that I've been seeing, especially from one of my favorite drag queens, Candy Muse. I'm going to try blush blinding. So I have a lot of like hot, vibrant neon colors. Oh, it is great life. Hey, I'm nasty, but I don't mind if you get handy. It's okay, get nasty, just the way that you like. Sometimes they should arrest me. You can't forget me. At the time of your life, what you need. The way it kind of ties in all this pink. It'll be a lot more vibrant with the powders when it comes into play. Stop on all of this crazy life. Hey, I'm waiting. Stand here with my ladies. No shade. Can't taste me. Now what would you like? Keep moving, 'cause I know what you're doing. A little bit. Oh, it was great when I come like that. I got what you've been waiting for. That's crazy. Okay. Nose, nobody knows. So good. Now into the powder. Even though this may not turn out the way I envisioned, but I'll make it work somewhere down the line. I always do. I think that's the fun thing between makeup artistry and drag, is that 9 times out of 10, it's just bullshitting your way through until you find what works, and then just kind of work with the mistakes and try to make it something. Alright. Start off with our deepest tone to start carving out those features. I love this tawny. Works just enough to deepen the contour without it going super overboard. Alright. Now comes the real fun part, is overloading on blush. So I have these two vibrant pink tones I'm going to play you with. The first one being the Buttermelt blush from NYX My Butter Half, which has been the vibrant pink I've been using. Then I have this one from Babe Beauty in Blushing Blush, super hot pink. So we're going to start off with the Butter blush to work as a base. Alright, and then adding this on top. Oh, that is pink. Oh boy. That was a lot more than I had hoped, but we'll make it work. As always, we'll just make it work. I'm going in with another pad here. And take this Super Stay press powder. Alright. Alright. And time for highlight. So I'm going to be using this Revolution Heart Unicorn highlighter, which is a fun kind of iridescent highlighter. Just going to swirl the brush in there. And people who ever say highlighter is gross, they just can't handle it. And then taking this Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland Curiouser and Curiouser highlighter. Avoiding the gold, I'm just taking the 3 tones, swirling them together. Alright. Cool. Now on to the bottom part of the eyes, starting with my white liner. Okay. So going in with Rave. Use this to kind of that t-shirt, smell better than culture pants. To kind of help shape at least the heart crease, I'm going to take this liquid eyeshadow from Profusion called Retrograde that has like this green and pink iridescent tone. Close enough. And then to help trace out that outer edge, I'm going to take this iridescent opal liner. There we go. Now for some regular black liner. What colors it is. Right. And then you started, nothing on earth can stop it. It's crazy and falling, don't know what else to call it. Yeah, filling that negative space a little. It's a new emotion. I swear there's diamonds in your eyes. Oh my nose, Jesus. Alright, next up, lips, mascara. Alright. So starting off with my lip base, this is Beauty Creations in Pink Poise, which is this super hot pink tone lipstick. We're just using this as a base color. Ooh, that is vibrant. Going on the outline, I'm going to take this Slay and Stay Lasting Finish Hard Candy Liquid Lipstick in Rula Plum. It's kind of like the name says, it's like a plummy purple tone. Alright. And then to add a little iridescence, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Hello Halo liquid highlighter in Halo Graphic. So I'm going to take a little. Alright. And to gloss over it, we're going to take this BC Cosmetics Iggy Azalea in Sex Spells. Sex Cells, my bad. Oh, I really want a hot dog real bad. Don't bother asking. No, I'm not okay. I'm just having fun. Touch up this liner a little bit. There we go. Better. Alright. And then just gonna take some lashes and we're gonna start applying these. Normally I would probably do something like huge or dramatic, but since I really want the heart cut creases to really show, we're gonna kind of tone down the lashes a little bit. For $1.25 with Ione, that is crazy how well that works. Cool. Alright. There, some little faux bottom lashes. Alright, and just the last two pieces, and I guess we'll call it done. I'm not terribly proud of how this came out, but to serve one way or another, it's something. Best to my abilities, anyway. Alright, and then for today I'm going to break out the longer version. Oh, I haven't worn this one in a good while. Oops. Alright. Well, I guess that kind of does it for this look. It's not as... It didn't come out the way I wanted it to fully, but by the end of the day, I mean, it's something, it's different. It's abstract in its best. I mean, for Sweet Devil, I think as good as it's going to get for at least my capabilities for now. Could be better, but definitely could have been a lot worse. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this little stream. Wasn't as talkative as usual, but we're getting there. But for now, if you guys did like it, I hope you guys like and subscribe to both my channels, or all three actually, at my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube at iris_illusion_2020. And I think maybe next time I'll turn on the comment section and see if we can have a bit more interaction to where I'm just not fully on my own, if you will. But until then, love you guys very much. I hope to see you soon, and until then, you guys take care.